All right, y'all. Shalom. Kwam Yashala wa Allah Haya Kala Waliyam. Shamaya Yashra Allah wa Allah Haya Kad. Abanawa. Shabashama Yam Kadash. Haya Shamka. Haya. Malawaka. Daba'a. Ratazamwaka. Haya. Aisha. Baratazakwa Haya. Bashamayam. Natanala wa lakam. Kawayam. Wazalak Nawa. Kazalak Nawa. Kapawath Yanawa. Wala'a. Dabya Anawa. Banasaya Wanaba. Hawasai Nawa. Haya. Hamalakwas. Wa Allah. Wa Tapa Arath. The Waliyam. Aman. I'm a little startled because this place, I walk past this place all this time. They ain't never open this early. Never. Then recently I'm walking to work. Now all of a sudden, it's got lines of cars just waiting to get in. Like, well, maybe they just created a first shift. They ain't never had a first shift. They open up. When they open up, they ain't open up this early. And there ain't never nobody there. Not this early. There been times I walk past here, it be 5 o'clock. Nobody's there. It's shut. Nobody's there. No cars, no nothing. Nobody's never there. You know what I'm saying? Now cars just parked outside, you know, waiting to get in. All of a sudden. There's a shift in momentum. Alright? And there's a shift in momentum. And the universe is aware of what's going on. Because primarily my whole thing is that I feel like I'm under heavy surveillance. Like the government got me under scrutiny, surveillance. You know what I'm saying? Heavy surveillance. I'm talking FBI, talking CIA, you know. Because I know this for a fact. If I read the Bible growing up, it means I've been reading the Bible since before I went to school. And I'm talking about kindergarten. By the time I was in kindergarten, I could tell you exactly what was in that Bible. As it is. Alright? Have all kind of discussions with adults. Tell you straight up. Don't play with me. You think you playing with somebody. Think you playing with a kid. You think you playing with somebody in kindergarten. And this kindergarten is more smarter than you think he is. You know the problem with adults is they think they can play with little children. Tease them, play with them and everything. Till that little kid get mad and start screaming. You don't think children will get upset, nigga? Something wrong with you. I have seen children lose it, crash the fuck out on a grown ass motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk a little bit about religion, boxing, and Marvel Comics universe versus DC Comics. There's some parallels that's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, they rewrote everything and put it in the comic books type shit. What you mean? Like, they read their Bible, they did a lot of research, and put a lot of things in comic books. Especially when dealing with the Black Panther. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's because it rained out here yesterday. And it's still flooded. You know what I'm saying? You ever got flooded out? There was a wreck down there yesterday morning. Right by the same place where the police was at while I was listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show a while back. Probably some weeks ago. Had a big old ass wreck right there. That 7-Eleven. Let's talk about Marvel Comics. I'm so sick and tired of this whole bullshit. Marvel Comics, you know? I'm getting tired of the bullshit. How the fuck you gonna make this black woman smarter than Tony Stark? When generally, you know, you got these white boys that you hire, you know, and make them play all the prominent figures and shit. And they be on that computer, always on that computer, playing like they a level 10 computer programmer, IT tech. Y'all lay it on real thick. See, my mom really did used to work for IT. You know what I'm saying? That's instrument technology. My mom used to work for IT. She used to develop calculators and shit like that. So how you gonna make this black girl smarter than Tony Stark and then turn around and find some kind of way to tear her down? And I'm talking about Ironheart. And the only thing they can keep coming back with, Tony Stark was able to build this in a cave with a box of scraps. Yeah, I've seen the Iron Man movie too. You know what I'm saying? It's real funny because in Iron Man movie 2, Whiplash comes along and reminds him, hey, you come from a family of thieves and murderers. extortioners. He's like, I want to know where you got the arc reactor from to power your suit that you created. He said, it was my father's and my uncle's. And quite naturally, Tony would say, you know, that arc reactor thing, you stole that idea, you stole the pattern, you stole the patent, you stole everything. In actuality, Starks, you know what I'm saying, is guilty of the crime. But let's tackle this whole thing. Building shit in a cave with a box of scraps. Tony Stark didn't build shit. If it wasn't for that Arabian scientist, he'd have been a dead motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? As if Tony was dead and did surgery on himself and put the magnet in him while he was in the cave. While the shrapnel was going to it. Come on, man. Get the fuck out of here. The scientist kept his ass alive. Then helped him build the motherfucking suit. Not only he helped Tony Stark build the motherfucking suit in the cave, he helped Tony Stark get in the suit, power up the suit in the motherfucking cave. You know what I'm saying? So Tony had a lot of motherfucking help, man. And let's not forget that the Tony Stark's Industries, or the Stark's Industries, was using Wakanda for resources ever since Tony Stark's father had tried to invent a flying car. This was on Captain America, remember? All this technology they was getting from Wakanda. You know what I'm saying? Even gave them a motherfucking shield made of vibranium that they gave to motherfucking Captain America. Tony Stark ain't do shit by himself. And the fact that he's a billionaire and all this money, he's rich as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Billionaire, playboy, philanthropist. Riri Ironheart, she literally built her suit from scraps. You know what I'm saying? From scraps. And they want to push the emphasis that he had 1 week to build the machine. You know what I'm saying? He did it in a week. He built his suit in a week. She built her suit in a day. In a 24-hour time period. She completed the suit and it was operable. In a 24-hour time period. In a time frame of 24 hours, she completed the suit. She did it by herself. Then she invented a machine that locates vibranium. Something Tony Stark ain't never did. Hey, Queen. What's going on, goddess? Yep. So nah, man, Tony didn't build shit. There was nothing that he built on his own. He had help the whole time. And not only Riri completed her suit in a 24-hour time frame, she did it on her own, and she made it out of scraps. Okay? And here's the kicker. She didn't build an arc reactor. You know what I'm saying? Because her suit was solar powered. Think about it. Something that Tony Stark didn't even think about or couldn't even try to achieve. He finally, where did he get the technology to make everything clean energy? One time, he was like, we're coming up with the idea for clean energy. Man, that's because Riri was already working on shit. She had built a vibranium detector. Like, you know what I'm saying? This machine detects and locates vibranium. Come to find out that they stole her machine and was using it to locate vibranium so that they can build weapons of mass destruction parallel to what Wakanda had, which is the whole reason why the Wakandans was like, we can't even allow the vibranium and their resources to get into the hands of other countries because other countries are dangerous. You know what I'm saying? And look what they was able to do. Look what they tried to do. So yeah, Ironheart is smarter than Tony Stark, man. I'm finished making my coffee. I'm gonna holler at y'all in a few.